Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Sports Junkie Podcast, episode 4. Today, I'm going to focus on Betway betting, specifically Moneyline. So let's dive right into it here. Edmonton versus Ottawa. Now, last night, a little bit of a nail-biter. Very close game. This game, I think, will be different here. Koskinen getting the start. He has that much-needed break. And for Ottawa, you got Holberg in net. He hasn't had a good showing, 0-4. Edmonton's 3-0 against the Senators. They're 4-1 in their last 5 games. They're rolling. Bottom 6 stepped up last game in a big way. Give them an extra boost. And, Leon and McDavid on a 10-game point streak. They're looking to keep that streak alive. Ottawa, only goal last game wasn't even scored by a Senator. It was scored by Larson on Edmonton. So not a lot of firepower. Holberg is 0-4, and Ottawa's last in goals allowed against, that powerhouse Edmonton top 6. So on the money line, I got Edmonton on this one. Next up here, we got Detroit versus Florida. Now, these teams did play last night. Detroit coming off that big defensive win last night. No one really thought they were going to get it going. Losers in their last 9 or 8 straight, something like that. It looks like last night, Mantha got benched. So, he's looking for a bounce back. He's looking to have a big game to get the trust from his coach back. Grice's record hasn't been the best, but he does have a .903 save percentage on that horrible defensive Detroit team. And, Detroit's a very good faceoff team, and that's definitely going to make a difference in a game if you win a lot of faceoffs, like especially key situations. Bobrovsky, great record, but his numbers don't really show it. He's got an .881 save percentage with 3.57 goals against. He's not playing his usual self. And Florida gives up a lot of shots on goal. They're one of the worst teams in shots on goal allowed. So I do have Detroit here in the money line. Next up, we got Dallas versus Chicago. Now they did play again. They played each other last night as well. Jake Ottinger played very good, getting very good appraisal from his coach. He's looking to keep that going. I think Chicago, bottom of the league in shooting percentage, bottom in faceoffs, last in shots on goal allowed. So, bad defensive team. Offense isn't really clicking right now in the shooting department. For Dallas, you got Kivi Ranta back in the lineup on that first line. This guy's a player. He showed up in playoffs last year. This guy is a fucking player. Robertson slotted in on that second line. Good young player. Scored last game. Got that monkey off his back. So he's looking to play stress-free right now on that second line. Dallas did have an OT loss yesterday. So I do look for them to bounce back here. They're 3rd in goals per game. They're 2nd power play in the league. And they're 5th in goals allowed. So, offensive and defensive juggernaut on Dallas. And like I said, Kivi Ranta back in the lineup, going to boost them. So I got Dallas on the money line here. Next game, we got Tampa versus the Preds. Now, I really think there's not a team in the league that can stop Tampa's top 6, maybe even top 9. Vasilevskiy playing his usual self, playing very, very good. And then the Preds, they got Pecorine starting. Expected anyway. This guy's past his prime. You had that cup run back in the day, but I think he's past his prime. And the struggling defensive Preds too as well in front of him. Tampa's chugging without Kucherov. Their top 6 is nasty. Cirelli just getting on fire as of late. Scored 2 goals last game. Look for him to be, a powerhouse on both sides of the ice. Very good defensive center as well. Tampa is 4th in goals per game, and they're 3rd in shots per game. So, those shots against Pecorine and the defensive Preds, I give it to Tampa here. The Bolts, too much to handle. The Preds are also one of the worst teams for goals and shots allowed, and the worst penalty kill in the league. Against probably Tampa, I'd say the best power play in the league, just by looking at them. So I do have Tampa in the money line here. Next game, we got Winnipeg versus Calgary. Now, these games, I never know who to go with, honestly, especially in the Canadian division. But I looked into it. Winnipeg has won 2 straight against Calgary. Looks like Winnipeg has Calgary's number here. They haven't lost in regulation against them. They're 3-0-1 against them this season. Hellebuck looks dialed in. He's looking very good. I was saying he wasn't playing his usual self as of late in my previous episodes, but he looks like he's got a boatload of confidence right now. And this is a big one. Dubois, first game as a Winnipeg Jet. He'll be on the second line. Look for him to give them a spark. Winnipeg's top 6 with him added in there is absolutely lethal. Not many teams going to be able to stop that with Hellebuyck and net. Markstrom's been inconsistent for Calgary. Bennett disgruntled after the lack of ice time he's been getting. He's in the rumors about getting that trade. Top 6, getting shuffled around. Confidence is everything. And right now, Bennett doesn't have that right now. When he has that, he's a really tough player to play against. And you've seen that in last year's playoffs. So yeah, looks like I got Winnipeg here on the money line. Next game, I got Vegas and Anaheim. Fleury expected for Vegas. He's 4-0. It's really tough not to take him here. Vegas has a 6-0-1 home record. They haven't had a regulation loss at home yet. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They're 4th in shots on goal per game. Anaheim hasn't really caught stride as of late. Their offense is piss poor. Last in goals, 3rd last in shots on goal. They're not the usual Anaheim. And let's look at Vegas's first line here. Holy shit, they are on fire. Stone with 7 points in his last 5 games. And Pacioretty, 7 points in his last 3 games. He's been absolutely on fire. And it's tough to take Anaheim over this Vegas team, especially with Fleury and net, 4-0. I got Vegas here. Last game we got here, 2 games postponed, so just 2 less games here. We got LA versus San Jose. LA dealing with a lot of key injuries, a lot of key top 6 injuries. San Jose, their offense is very average this year. Meyer and Carlson not playing their usual self. They're going to look to step up this game, I think. LA win this in their last 4 games. So like I said, confidence is everything. They're going to have none of that right now in that room. Like I said, both teams needing a boost from their top 6. LA dealing with injuries in their top 6. So they're looking for a couple rookies to step up. And I just don't think it'll be enough for this veteran San Jose team. Very good on the penalty kill as well for San Jose. A lot better top 6 than LA. And Burns playing very good as of late. You got LA, a really bad defensive team to begin with. So I got San Jose on this money line. Now, those are my picks today, guys. Hopefully you listened to my advice. Go pick yourself up a Pro Line ticket. I'm doing Betway today. Easier, just go on your phone with COVID. Don't want to go in a store anyway. And point spread hasn't been very good lately. All the games being postponed. You can't really get any right now. I'm going to go with Betway money line tonight. Just picking the winner and hopefully win some money tonight. Let's go.